running through my mind 10 times, like living up through jungle vines. Still thinking about that punk crying in the back of the club, sipping rose wine.
Yo people, we're back. Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a long time. Haven't posted a video in a long time. Haven't posted the Quran reaction in a long time, but getting back into it now, getting back into my YouTube stuff. So, you know, what better to do than resume with a Quran reaction. Yeah, today I'm going to do Surah Al Qiyama, I believe it's pronounced. This is on the Asif channel. This is the 75th Quran Surah, I believe. Yeah, it's called the Day of Resurrection. So let's jump straight into it and let's see what we think.
أقسم بيوم القيامة ولا أقسم بالنفس اللوامة أيحسب الإنسان أن لن نجمع عظامه بلى قادرين على أن نسوي بنانه بل يريد الإنسان ليفجر أمامه يسأل أيان يوم القيامة فإذا برق البصر وخسف القمر وجمع الشمس والقمر يقول الإنسان يومئذ أين المفر كلا لا وزر.
Okay, so we're starting off talking about the Day of Judgment, the Day of Resurrection, saying, will the disbelieving man deny that Allah can resurrect the bones and put man together again, and you know, bring man back to life for judgment? Okay, now it's talking about what will happen on the day.
إلى ربك يومئذ المستقر ينبأ الإنسان يومئذ بما قدم وأخر بل الإنسان على نفسه بصيرة ولو ألقى معاذيره لا تحرك به لسانك لتعجل به إن علينا جمعه وقرآنه فإذا قرأناه فاتبع قرآنه ثم إن علينا بيانه كلا بل تحبون العاجلة وتذرون الآخرة.
Interesting. So I did a little research before I started this this surah, and it says that this is a very unique surah because it gives Prophet Muhammad a reminder during the surah to just recite what we tell you, what God tells you, and what we give to you, which is very interesting, like a reminder for the Prophet. Let's just go back to that.
فإذا قرأناه فاتبع قرآنه ثم إن علينا بيانه كلا بل تحبون العاجلة.
Not as you think that you, mankind, will not be resurrected and recompensed for your deeds, but you men love the present life of this world. Not but you men love the present life of this world. Okay.
وتذرون الآخرة وجوه يومئذ ناظرة إلى ربها ناظرة ووجوه يومئذ باسرة تظن أن يفعل بها فاقرة كلا إذا بلغت التراقي مساق فلا صدق ولا صلى ولكن كذب وتولى ثم ذهب إلى أهله يتمطى أولى لك فأولى ثم أولى لك فأولى أيحسب الإنسان أن يترك سدى ألم يك نطفة من مني يمنى ثم كان علقة فخلق
Okay. Oh, so that's really interesting, actually, saying how man and woman was neither male or female or both before, before gestation in the womb, which is true. Everyone starts off as XX, and then males become XY. So the potential for male and female exists within every human before the full physical form has come about. So really interesting there.
فسوى فجعل منه الزوجين الذكر والأنثى أليس ذلك بقادر على أن يحيي الموتى.
Okay. Alright, really interesting surah there. I mean, it's talking about how, the disbelievers on Judgment Day, their soul will leave the body, and people will be asking, can you not be saved from death? And then you'll know that it's time to go before the Lord for judgment, basically. So yeah, really interesting surah. I mean, you'd think on the day of, I guess everyone has their judgment at different times. I was thinking, if it's on the day of judgment, well, everyone's soul would be going, leaving the body for judgment. But I guess in that sense, it's they're saying that certain people will go at certain times, or maybe the ones who have not believed at certain times, and they'll leave the body and they'll experience death and judgment before the ones that are believers. Maybe it's insinuating that the believers will be left to be judged at a later period, because it says the souls will believe, it'll go up to the throat, I think it said, and they'll be asking for him for his life to come back. Let's see what the scholars say about that, actually. Let me have a look. So yeah, let's just read the AI overview quickly. So it says, Surah Al Qiyama describes the soul leaving the body as a moment of intense inescapable truth, where the soul rises to the collarbone. Earthly help becomes useless, and the individual realizes their final separation from the world has arrived, making the shift to the afterlife. So yeah, it says reaching the collarbone, the soul leaves the extremities first, causing numbness from the feet upward, interesting, until it reaches the collarbone or throat area, representing the final gasp or the final breath. The search for healers. In a state of panic, family and onlookers desperately ask who can cure him, or look for an enchanter to save the person, but worldly medicine cannot stop the process. Okay. Dying person realizes their final parting from their loved ones, wealth, worldly existence. Yeah, then it said one leg will twist around the other, interpreted intense agony of death. Okay. Legs go numb and harden on the hardship of leaving the world, joins the hardship of coming hereafter. Person is brought as if in a procession towards their Lord, where all righteous or wicked will face judgment. So if this is judgment day, why is everyone not experiencing death? Oh, in Islamic theology, the Day of Judgment refers to a sequence of events rather than a single 24-hour period. The reason everyone is not experiencing death at the same moment is that it happens in distinct phases. Okay. So for every person, the journey begins at their personal moment of death. Okay. Soul leaves the body through the collarbone, the waiting room. After death, soul enters a state called barzakh, an intermediary realm where it waits until the general resurrection. Those who have already died in the state right now. Ah, interesting. So the soul waits in a realm until the general resurrection. Okay, so everyone exits, has their death at different points during the period. Oh, so the day of resurrection is actually a period of resurrection. It's not actually one day, 124 hours. It's a period of resurrection. Okay, interesting. The hereafter begins at their personal moment of death. Okay. Sequence of events rather than a single 24-hour period. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. The angel Israfil will blow a trumpet. The sound will cause every living creature in heaven and earth to swoon or fall dead instantly. At this specific point, everyone may experience death. Oh, so there will be a single simultaneous death as well, but there will also be a period of judgment. Okay, but there will be, I guess, yeah, when that final day comes and it's time for the end, then that will be that blast of terror. The angel Israfil will blow a trumpet. It will cause every living creature to fall dead instantly. Okay. Then everyone will be resurrected. This is the great standing where all humanity is gathered on the vast plain to be judged for their deeds. Okay. Interesting. It makes more sense now. That's actually similar to the Ra material. They say that they don't call it the judgment day, they call it the harvest. They say harvest is a long period, where a period of time where souls can be judged as to whether they will be able to move from this dimension or this density, the third density, up into the fourth density, which is the next level of spiritual evolution. And they also say that all those who have died previously, they'll be waiting. If they're not incarnate, they'll be waiting as well for that final day. So it's actually the same thing. Wow. Let me try and find the Law of One quotes. Oh, okay, yeah, here I found it. AI kind of gave us a little summary. So it says Ra, this is in the Ra material, Law of One. Ra clarifies that the Earth's harvest, which is what is referred to as Judgment Day in the Abrahamic faiths, it's not a single instantaneous day in the way some religions view the rapture. Instead, it's a gradual transition, a graduation through attrition that happens as entities naturally complete their life cycles. Yeah, for the discarnate souls, so those not incarnate on the final day, so there are people who have passed away and they're waiting for the fourth density, so they're not in need of another reincarnation, so they're waiting for the next density. It says, those not incarnate on the final day of the planet's transition simply undergo the same measurement in time-space and are then directed to their next destination, either the new fourth density Earth or a different third density planet to repeat the cycle. Interesting, so it does line up, it just uses different terms to explain it. Wow, very interesting. Another great, yeah man, another very interesting surah again from the Quran. Yeah, hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. There'll be more to come. Peace.
Running through my mind 10 times, like giving up through jungle vines. Still thinking about that punk crying in the back of the club singing.